Hello, everyone. My name is Devin Carter. Welcome to Cultural Anthropology class. I just wanted to do a little video to introduce you to more of the course content. And first, I wanted to apologize that we started out with two instructors. That was through no fault of our own. It was an oversight in our departments, and it actually happened in another class as well. This happens sometimes at the beginning of the semester. I appreciate how patient everyone has been. Anyone who has emailed me, I tend to get back very quickly, so if you have any other questions about the course, please let me know. I wanted to talk a little bit about the syllabus, maybe a little bit about my background, and a little bit how the class will be going forward. I have a copy of the syllabus right here, which, as you know, is already posted for you. I wanted to let you know a few things just to kind of keep in mind going forward. There will be a research paper that's due a couple of weeks before the end of the course, and I'd like you to choose an anthropological topic that interests you the most based upon the material that we'll be learning in the next few weeks. And check in with me about it. Make sure that it has enough anthropological content for you to move forward. Sometimes students will have a really great idea, but it's more psychological or it's more historical or sociological. I want to make sure that we're in the vein of anthropology. Your textbook can be a good source of material for that, for kind of getting ideas where you can kind of springboard from the content that's there. I've had some emails about which textbook to use as far as the versions. If you have a previous version of the text, I think that that's fine for this course. The chapters might be jumbled up a little bit, but the content is basically the same. So don't despair if you have the previous edition. I think that's going to be fine. Check in with me if you have any other questions about that. There are 4 examinations in this course. Of the first 3, I will drop the lowest grade at the end of the semester. The last one is the final, and that's a definite exam that you have to take. The quizzes count for up to 100 points and towards your overall goal. The discussions will be included in that as well. I include the how many points you're going to get whenever I set up a quiz. You should be able to see the due date, and they give you plenty of time to do it, and as well as how much it's going to count towards your overall grade. So if you have any questions about that, again, check in with me. I will do some sort of review. I might put some content up for you to be able to review before exams, or maybe I'll even do a little bit of a video like I'm doing now that gives you a little bit of extra information. So I tend to, whenever I make an announcement or whenever I update, I will often send out emails or messages letting you know that there's content there for you to take a look at. But also check into iCollege regularly because I will be adding a considerable amount of content in the next couple of weeks or so. Not an overwhelming amount, but just as we progress more and more, I will unlock more and more for you to be able to see in the course so that you can move forward in a way that's in line with where we are from chapter to chapter, in addition to sometimes I'll have links to films and things like that that are not in the textbook, but they pertain to cultural anthropology. So, and I always encourage feedback from you all. Just to show me that you watched the film and that you took something away from the film that is relevant to what we're learning. A little bit about my background. I'm just trying to see really quickly if there's anything else I need to tell you in the syllabus. Oh, class conduct, and then I'll tell you a little bit about my background. Class conduct, since when we have discussions, just make sure that your contributions are respectful. Never had a problem with this, but just before you post something, just make sure that the tone is appropriate for the class and that the content is as well. A lot of differences in thought about what it means to be human. So I've never had an issue with this at all. Just make sure that whenever you're contributing to the class, it's done so in a constructive manner, and I would appreciate that, and other students will as well. A little bit about my background. I worked with chimpanzees for several years, non-invasive behavioral and cognitive research, basically sitting down and playing video games with chimpanzees at the Yerkes National Primate Research Center field station, which is located in Lawrenceville. The chimpanzees have large indoor-outdoor structures, and we would observe how they learn different puzzles and solve different puzzles and interact with one another and in a way that they would come running to participate in these studies. It's a lot of fun. And there will be some more content regarding that and my experience there once we get to the content that has to do with primates. So that's a little bit about my background. Prior to that, I worked with chimpanzees and orangutans in Florida at a sanctuary there. So something that is interesting in anthropology, because of the similarities that they have to us genetically, but they're also quite different from us. So we're going to do some dissecting as to what it really means to be genetically related to other animals. However, we're human beings, and we seem to be quite unique in our expressions of culture and things of that nature. So we'll be diving into that more as time goes by. All right, so if you have any questions, please send me an email, and I look forward to this semester very much. Thank you.